Hey there, my friend. So, you want to know how to sell anything to anyone, anytime? Well, you're in luck because I've got an advanced sales strategy that'll knock your socks off. First of all, let's get one thing straight. Selling isn't just about using big words or fancy scripts. Sure, that's closing 101, but if you want to take your sales game to the next level, you need to focus on one thing: creating trust and certainty in the mind of your prospect. And how do you do that? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever heard the saying, "There's no business like show business"? It's true! We're all in show business in one way or another because there's so much noise and competition in the marketplace. To stand out, you need to give your prospects a dramatic demonstration of what you're selling. Think about it like this. You're a magician and you're performing on the street. Would you just stand there and shout about how great you are and how many tricks you can do? Of course not. You'd perform a trick right then and there and let your audience be wowed by the magic of it all. That's the same approach you should take when you're selling something. Rather than just talking about the features and benefits of your product or service, you need to show your prospect why it's so amazing. Give them a WTF moment, something that'll make them say, "What the heck just happened?" Let me give you an example. You're trying to sell a vacuum cleaner. Sure, you could talk about how durable it is, or how good the company is, or how many units you've sold. But that's not going to make your prospect jump up and buy from you. Instead, think about how you can demonstrate the power of your vacuum cleaner in a dramatic way. Maybe you could lift up a bowling ball with the suction power or suck up a pile of dirt in seconds. That'll make your prospect say, "Wow, this vacuum cleaner is really something." And that's the power of a dramatic demonstration. It creates trust and certainty in the mind of your prospect and helps them see why your product or service is the best on the market. But let's take it one step further. Have you ever heard of Tony Robbins? He's a master at using dramatic demonstrations to sell his programs. For example, he used to go on TV and challenge therapists to give him their toughest patients, the ones they couldn't cure. And then he'd cure them right there on national television. One of his most famous demonstrations is the fire walk. That's where he gets his seminar attendees to walk over hot coals without getting burned. It's a powerful way to show his prospects that they can overcome their fears and achieve anything they set their minds to. I'll give you a second example. Whether you're selling a product, service, or an idea, these tips will help you close the deal. Tip number 1. Know your audience. Before you start selling, make sure you understand your audience. What are their needs, desires, and pain points? What motivates them? By understanding your audience, you can tailor your pitch to their specific needs and increase the chances of making a sale. I'll give you a real example. Imagine you're trying to sell a new line of healthy snacks to health-conscious individuals. By understanding their desire to maintain a healthy lifestyle, you can pitch your snacks as a convenient and nutritious option. Tip number 2. Build rapport. People buy from people they like and trust. Building rapport with your potential customers is essential to gaining their trust and closing the deal. Show interest in them, ask them questions, and make a connection. Here is the example. Imagine you're trying to sell a new software program to a potential client. By starting the conversation with a casual greeting and asking them about their business needs, you can build a connection and gain their trust. Tip number 3. Highlight the benefits. When selling, it's important to focus on the benefits of your product or service, not just the features. Customers want to know how your product will make their lives better or solve their problems. Here is the example. Imagine you're trying to sell a new vacuum cleaner. Instead of just listing its features, highlight how it will save them time, make their floors cleaner, and improve their air quality. Tip number 4. Address objections. Anticipate any objections your potential customers may have and address them head-on. Show them how your product or service can overcome their concerns. Here is the example. Imagine you're trying to sell a new skincare line. If a customer expresses concerns about the price, you can address this by highlighting the quality of the ingredients and how the product will provide long-term benefits. Tip number 5. Close the deal. Finally, it's time to ask for the sale. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want. Make it easy for your potential customer to say yes. Here is the example. Imagine you're trying to sell a new car. After showing the potential customer all the features and benefits, you can ask them if they're ready to make a purchase and offer a special discount if they buy today. So there you have it, 5 tips on how to sell anything to anyone, anytime. Remember, selling is a skill that can be learned and developed over time. By focusing on building relationships, listening actively, highlighting the benefits, using social proof, offering guarantees, and being persistent, you can increase your chances of selling anything to anyone, anytime. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more sales tips and tricks.